In the Backrooms, you could find a sentient plant that will try to attack you, but if you cut it off of its roots, you can use it as a weapon. Welcome to another episode of the Backrooms Documentaries, everyone. In this episode, I'll be talking about Snatcher weeds. These entities are controlled by an even more powerful entity, so without further ado, enjoy this episode. Entity 143 of the Backrooms, also known as Snatcher weeds, have an estimated IETS rating of 3E. Snatcher weeds are crimson red plants that can be found in many outdoor levels above 25 degrees Fahrenheit or negative 3.8 degrees Celsius. The level they originate from is an undocumented level called the cultivator's courthouse, which means they also originate from an entity called the cultivator. When within the distance of their target, snatcher weeds will fully extend themselves up to 5 to 7 feet. They also extend themselves very quickly, making it hard to dodge an attack. Physical contact with these entities are reported to be sticky, and they smell like they have a burning scent. Snatcher weeds also release toxins that show the same effects to liquid paint. I already explained that object on episode 194, so go check that out if you haven't already. Snatcher weeds are very sharp upon physical contact, and the injuries inflicted from these entities range from small cuts to complete dismemberment of various parts of the body. They are sharp because they have little sharp thorns. If you manage to cut off a snatcher weed from its stem, it will turn from crimson to black, and it will immediately harden, and it becomes so stiff that you can use it as a weapon. We don't know how snatcher weeds are able to grow unlike normal plants, but it is said that the cultivator, mentioned earlier, was able to grow snatcher weeds using a vial of his own tears as fertilizer. Liquid paint also takes a huge role because when it's poured onto snatcher weeds, it speeds up the growing process. They only attack anything within 5 feet of their presence, and not only do they attack humans, but other entities that get too close as well. When within the presence of the cultivator, snatcher weeds are under his control, and can move and distort exactly as the cultivator wants. Don't worry, they don't attack children. Snatcher weeds were first discovered by the MEG in level 10. 4 members were looking for the cultivator's courthouse, and they ran into the snatcher weeds under the cultivator's control. 2 of those members were then unalived, while the other 2 sustained smaller injuries from the snatcher weeds. You should stay 5 to 7 feet away from snatcher weeds in the first place, but if you can, cut them off of their roots. Do not get close to them, nor should you pour liquid paint on them. In summary, snatcher weeds are crimson plants that are sentient and can extend themselves to grab you and possibly injure you. They are controlled by an entity called the cultivator. That is it for the explanation. In the next one, we'll talk about entities called constructors. Until then, I will see you in the next episode.